Crossing, don't cross the line. Stop it. Hold it.
You know, it's not supposed to drive in rain, I guess.
Drive it off?
No, I want you to. We are getting our first look at the Centenario. We got it on loan from a friend, so we're gonna drive it, play with it, and let you know what we think.
Well, you can say his name. It's not a secret.
I just call him my friend.
Do you know who it is?
Nick Jones.
Okay, good.
Nick Jones.
Little Nicky. Hi, little Nicky.
About the cold start.
I wonder if we can put a bunch of miles on it so that we can buy it for less. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense.
Hey, I have to go to Cleveland on Friday.
Yeah, we can say, you know,
Drive it.
We know it's not worth it as much because we know the idiots that drove it.
Oh, that looks good. You want this? You want this?
That's
Sorry.
the scariest part.
God, it scares me so bad.
Every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That thing looks good.
I want to drive it, and I can't. I have to pick up the kids from school, so I can bounce over there in the Maybach. That's fine. But I really want the Centenario.
Oh my gosh. Dude,
Meant to the Chiron.
That with the Chiron.
Perfect compliment. Let's drive them together.
Dude, I'm gonna have to like take this and go.
He is
Yeah.
really good.
Dude, this thing looks sick.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Gosh, that looks good. And none of the other Lambos have a front bumper like that. Dude, this guy better hurry up. It's starting to rain.
Yeah, and it doesn't have a roof, so I don't know how that plays.
It just rains in the car. We know exactly how that plays.
Wait, are these Lambo doors?
Ooh, by definition, yeah.
They're Lambo doors!
I love the Walmart plug in the background.
Like the Crowley edition?
Can I just say the giant Walmart.com in the background?
Your boy collection. Yes.
No, he's got the key. He got the key to the car.
Oh my God, they're crossing, don't cross the line.
You know, it's not supposed to drive in rain, I guess.
Yeah, why does it even have one?
What happened?
Hold it. Now go. Oh my God.
Okay.
Are you guys
Going back to the garage?
Oh my gosh, that looks good.
Okay, so we are currently in.
Wait, what are we doing?
Wait, we're driving a Centenario,
A Lamborghini?
a Lamborghini, courtesy of Nick Jones and RDS Automotive Group.
Thanks, Nikki.
They sent this car out for the event on May 16th. We've been having a little bit of fun with it. We don't
I
want to
like
put
it.
too many miles on it.
I like it.
The question is it worth $2 million to us?
That's a tough
To
question.
us, does it fit in the collection, and is it something that we want to progress to?
There's a lot of options out there for that price range.
There are. So we are in a 2017 Lamborghini Centenario Roadster, which they made 20 of. 20. I believe they made 20 Roadsters and 20 Coupes.
Okay.
So would you consider that 20 or 40?
I consider that 40
40?
with two
Okay.
variants.
Okay. So this doesn't come with a roof at all.
Nope.
So this is like a Florida, California type car.
It must be. It's not an Ohio car. That's one thing in the negative column for us is we get a lot of pop-up rainstorms.
You do, and then what do you do? Nothing.
And I haven't been in many Lamborghinis.
We haven't either. I think everybody knows that we're not huge on Lamborghini. We don't have a Lamborghini sports car right now, even though you have an STO on order.
Special car, but it's not a hypercar.
It's not.
So not very often you get to test drive a Lamborghini hypercar.
Well, and we're still kind of on the fence with Lamborghini and what they call hypercars. Whether it's, is it a hypercar or is it not? Is it enough over an Aventador, like let's say an Aventador SV or an SVJ? Is this a big enough leap to justify 3 to 4 times the cost?
That's a good question.
Let us know in the comments what you guys think. Is this a hypercar?
Down below. You do that for down below.
I did own an Aventador S for about 30 to 45 days.
You didn't like it too much, did you?
A few years ago. So this feels like an Aventador, as it should. It has most of the Aventador interior. Centenario has 770 horsepower, so it is tuned a little bit more than a regular Aventador that I had.
It does have a very smooth delivery of that power, though. As you're getting on it, I think it feels great. I love the feel.
It has a smooth delivery for a single clutch transmission, I'll say. It's not nearly as smooth as a dual clutch transmission, but that's not what they're going for right now.
I think it's more smooth than other single clutch transmissions that we
own,
that we have fun with. Yeah.
So, but no, it's a really cool car. Even the road presence, looking out of the side mirrors and seeing just the gigantic vents.
Oh, those big air vents are just
the huge
ridiculous.
Intakes on the side. I mean, the rear diffuser is wild looking with the 3 exhaust setup back there. But, I mean, the car is really cool.
Well, I think the spec makes the car also. I love the blue on blue.
It is. So spec is blue Hera on blue Cepheus, or Cepheus.
Well, which one is it?
Cepheus.
I call it light blue and dark blue.
Okay, so does it fit in our garage or does it not fit in our garage? And like the color scheme in the spec certainly does.
For sure.
But is it going to actually be in the Triple F garage? We're still making that determination on.
Well, we just took it out of the garage, but permanently, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, permanently.
Yes. You want to get a little aggressive here?
I want to hear it.
Drop down in a second.
Oh yeah. Whoa! Well, if that doesn't get your heart going,
I mean, what will?
Yes. That has got some acceleration.
Will you shut up though? I don't like it when you talk. Please. Just shut up.
You've got a real problem. You know that? You're an asshole.
I can't help it.
Hey guys, we have a very special guest in the garage visiting us from our friends at Lamborghini Newport Beach. Nick Jones, thank you for our little surprise this week. We have one of 20 Lamborghini Centenario Roadsters. They also made 20 coupes. I prefer the Roadster version. The driving experience of a V12 Lamborghini is unlike anything else. We get asked all the time, why don't you guys have a V12 Lamborghini? Simple answer is the transmission. This has the semi-automatic, as they call it, or the single clutch transmission. When we have a garage full of dual clutch, it just doesn't make it as an enjoyable experience for everybody. Looks, the sound, the presence, the road presence this car has is unmatched. We love the looks, we love Lamborghini. Just the driving experience, for as much as we drive the cars, doesn't quite suit us well. So 0 to 60, 2.8, 2.9 seconds. So it gets you there in a hurry. Top speed, somewhere around 217, 218. So it's definitely gonna keep up with most of the cars in the garage, maybe except the Speedtail and Bugatti that we have nicely sitting over here in the sun today. So we have the blue Cepheus up front, and then we also have the blue Mara rear. It coincides really well with the Bugatti with the French Racing Blue and the Atlantic Blue, so we wanted to kind of get them side by side to really show the similarities but also the differences, like the C panel here on the rear, coincides really well with the C on the Chiron. This spec here in particular is really, really well done. One of my favorite parts about the car is the silver Pirelli Edition stripe. It also goes along the bottom of the front dual step diffuser. Up top we have the carbon fiber open top cover, engine cover and carbon fiber as well. Also at the time, this was the largest rear diffuser ever made on a car, which is pretty special. It's funny, you see the Sabre diffuser now and it's a good 1 foot longer than the Centenario, but the whole rear bumper is carbon. Couple first on this car, the infotainment system. We'll jump into the interior here in a second. The rear wheel steering. So at low speed maneuverability, these cars are atrocious. I mean, it's a 13-point turn to make a U-turn. So they incorporated the rear wheel steering on these to help with that. And again, we had the Bugatti in this out today, and I'm backing up, going forward, backing up a couple times. This thing was actually making the turn with plenty of room. So it's a pretty nice feature that actually is beneficial. A lot of times they throw quirky features on cars that you don't really need, to pay for, but they throw them in there. But this one's actually a very, very useful feature. So we'll go ahead and jump on the inside. The traditional V12 Lamborghini doors. So the beautiful spec kind of continues on the inside. You have the blue sepia stitching, outlines almost the entire, I didn't even notice it goes along the side here. That is beautiful. So this car was kind of used as a test base for a lot of the technology that you see in the newer cars in the SVJ. The Scion is another one. Full carbon dash, carbon back seats. It also has the track telemetry package, which is the camera here that you can access via the new infotainment system. The blue sepia stitching even goes all along these useless sun visors, which is fantastic. So the steering wheel features are really nice. It has the larger carbon fiber paddles with the blue CFES plus and minus symbols. Carbon fiber steering wheel with the Alcantara wrapped. One really cool feature on the rear of the car, I know we talked about how the rear diffuser is carbon in the rear bumper. When they say the whole rear bumper, it goes up into the engine bay. It's a really cool feature. Also has the blue CFES undertone I just noticed, which is really cool on the active aero wing. So when it comes up, you can see the lighter blue, the blue CFES, and then on top, it's the blue Mara, which is a really cool spec. I like how they did that. All right, guys, so to clear some things up, we did not buy this beautiful car. Nick Jones from Lamborghini Newport Beach and RDS Group sent us this car to have at our show the other day. So thank you for that again, Nick. I appreciate you guys. Jason is on the lookout for a roadster or a convertible. We're just not sure which direction he wants to go, but unfortunately, it's not going to be this one. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy these types of reviews. We're slowly getting a little more comfortable in front of the camera doing these types of things. So again, thanks for checking out the channel. We'll see you guys soon.
How you like the ship?
I do like that.
I know. You do that. Well, like this.
Like tea time.
Yeah, it is really. Like, I'll just like glance over and you're just like. You don't know how I like the ship? Ready?
You're probably a maniac.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the reach around.